was about to say, oh dear, if it is the Amazon. Yep, and we got a game.
Oh dear. Oh, Frankenstein is back. Okay.
Can
So,
we discuss the tier list of team logos here? Because there's another team with a fireball logo. Which team do you think has an advantage in the team logo matchup?
who knows?
Right. He's discussing on the next podcast.
The best
If
team
we put it up.
logos.
I'm gonna have to say that fireball is surely better illustrated on the pitch than the dwarf one, which is basically just a line drawing with some white spots on it.
Thank you for that, Marsam. I hadn't spotted that was around. That's interesting. Of course, it tells us nothing about him. Surprise, surprise, but there we are.
No, you need to buy whatever it is.
I don't need to, Cole. That's
Was
the
he
problem,
not
isn't
in the Spike
Spike?
magazine for... interesting.
it? He was in the
Abe
Spike
was
for,
trying to take him to the last event, but I guess he was illegal.
I mean, he was around for years in the 2016 rule set, but he didn't make it into the
Yeah.
Blood Bowl Season 2 book, and I don't think he's been spiked in since.
Because there was the Necro Undead book recently. That book was very strange. I think they wrote that book before they wrote the new edition, and it was, and then they, because it doesn't fit all of
Yeah,
the
no, it really doesn't.
conventions of the new edition.
Yeah, I spotted that. Very odd, isn't it?
But I think a lot of the game company stuff, the release schedules got shifted around due to COVID.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And Diomlord, I guess this time Amazon setting up. That was one thing I didn't like about Diomlord set up against Rick. He was doing practical this every turn against the Wood Elves as well, with Keg to send it deep. It did almost cost him in the first half.
I think really, honestly, he made a misplay. If you're going to play dwarves, they should be purple to honor the legend purple chest, as we discussed earlier. Well, there's a surfable Amazon, but he took the POW. Oh, he didn't even go for it. I think Purple Chest went for a Wii when I paid him a compliment. He missed it.
So all the Amazons surviving so far. It's a bit. Have you seen the Amazons? We watched a bit before, having kind of forced in both tackle and frenzy, leaving them with only 2 guards.
Not the way I would have gone.
Me neither.
I have to say, I do like when they allow skill stacking in the current tournaments. I do prefer that. I'm sure there are people who disagree with me, but...
Me. At least you need to be a bit more careful. And generally, It's same where people doesn't set minimum for like team value spending and stuff like that. You just need to be a little bit careful on how you structure your rules. I don't particularly like people being able to put 6 guards in either, to be fair.
Most of the Texas tournaments are, it'll give you like a team value to build a team with, and then it will give you a budget for skills that's separate. And then they'll cap the number of the same skill you can take. So you can only take 4 of the same named skill or something like that. Which I think achieves that. You do see a lot of block guys and a tackle mighty blow blitzer and, you know, these sort of somewhat cookie cutter stuff, but you got some diversity and you can like probably more viable different builds. I'm not sure these Amazons know what to do against dwarves. Like it seems a little bit like this guy he may be panicking a little bit or something. This is some non-standard play, I would call it. But I think with the team builds that the Amazons, like even if Amazons versus dwarves are generally a fair matchup, I think the Amazon team build matches very poorly into this.
Yeah, it's not great.
Having less guard,
Less.
and then there's a tackle mighty blow on the dwarf team.
Yeah, and you have to tackle. You have to, like the tackle and the frenzy is both going to be tricky to use. Like tackle is useless. Frenzy is tricky to use against dwarf at best of times.
Yeah.
Only having 2 guard. You probably also kind of almost grunded the 2 wrestle pieces instead of 1 block 1 wrestle now. And you probably actually don't want wrestle on your catch of everything. That's pretty wonky. We talked about that yesterday when we were looking at the teams. It seems a bit weird place to put a wrestle on a piece you might want to use for something.
That's sure.
Or make you a target as well.
And Amazon wrestlers don't have any, or Amazon catchers don't have any like benefits like extra movement or anything like that that they can combine with the wrestler. Like you might have a wrestle catcher on a high elf team or something like that. The Amazon one doesn't have those benefits.
Nope.
So it's really interesting. He's about to run out of field here to back up with, and then he's going to be mushed against the end zone and be in tricky situations because he has nowhere to move.
Yeah, that's
like he might. I'm not sure what his plan is. Let's see if it comes together. But to me, it looks like this is someone who went into a game or went into a tournament with a game plan, and then the dwarves really throw a wrench into that game plan, and he doesn't have a backup plan. But let's see if he does have a backup plan, and maybe he's just better at Amazons than I am.
He's just going to 1 turn with his movement 6. It's not a problem.
He's just gonna hope that the dwarves just go ahead and score in 3 or 4, and then he can try to do, play agility 3 dark elves against him or something.
Yeah, but there's a lot of defensive is not obvious pick on that many players early at least. It's going to be interesting how that's going to play out.
Yeah, Cheeky Monkey, I've been playing a lot of Blood Bowl 3
Slightly
rules
strange.
on tabletop, and no one has had space to take defensive yet. It's definitely like a late pickup.
But yeah,
Like I think most of the time you're taking like stand firm before you take defensive
but the whole
and stuff like that.
yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to make the like high TV, I have 6 guard, you have 6 guard matchups a bit more tactical.
Mm.
Because you can get into situations where there's just guard everywhere and you know, it just becomes a nightmare. But until you get to the really high TV, there's not, you know, if they only have 1 or 2 guard, you're probably going to have trouble lining up your defensive player against the guard players routinely. So it's like a super high TV tool that and I admittedly haven't been playing a bunch of super high TV matches, right? These are
and it's
tabletop games.
and it's not really designed for super high.
Yeah, Blood Bowl.
Um,
Blood Bowl wasn't designed to be balanced around at the beginning, and let's just say that it's even less designed to be balanced at the top end.
yeah, at best of
Let's
time.
put it like that. Let's put it like that.
Better than the sun, but the problem if you let defensive works in both directions, then I was not say guard is useless, but it's yeah, just that would just be crazy, but it'll mean everybody will have a defense, and then, does it then cancel out his guards and then you put your guard in? It'll be
Like,
it's hard enough stopping people as it is.
yeah. I mean, but if you really boil down Blood Bowl, Marsum, in my opinion, it's you could play the entire game with just block, guard, dodge, and tackle, and it would be a very good game. So, like, if you take any other skill and compare its usefulness to those 4 skills, it's going to look like a bad skill. So it's really only competing with the other skills that aren't those. So you're competing with defensive, you're competing with like stand firm. So is it better to have stand firm guard or defensive guard? Hard to say, but I think I would usually take stand firm most of the time.
But if
I don't think that the sort of situational skills that are not those 4 core skills should ever be compared to those core 4 skills. Because those 4 core skills are meant to be specifically the greatest thing and the best option all the time, and that's what makes like a interesting play. And if the other skills that weren't those, the sort of core game of Blood Bowl, which is, you know, sort of blocking and carrying the ball to the end zone, would become less about playing the core game of Blood Bowl and more about these wacky skills. And a lot of these wacky skills are designed to give flavor to the various teams. It defines what makes one team different from another. Like dwarves all have thick skull movement 4. That's like their thing, and Kimry all have thick skull. Wait, just kidding. But you know, there's like bloodlust. There's the secret weapons from goblins. There's a lot of these things that you can pick up on other teams, and through star players or through actual skill selections that make those teams unique, but shouldn't necessarily make those teams stronger.
in the middle of that, Hefetten, and thank you for your raid. Much appreciated, mate, and welcome to a bit of NAF style. We got Diomlord playing. I'm not sure what this game is, but We know.
We have the top table after a 6-round tournament match. Obviously, a very good Amazon coach who is a little bit confused about or worried about playing Amazons against dwarves, so he is simply running away from the dwarves.
But dwarves are inherently nerfed because they got movement 4. Most pieces. They come out of the box nerfed. They're responsive and unresponsive but slow. That's
So
not changed. That's the problem with dwarves now, and it will be always the downside of playing dwarves.
it got significantly harder in the new edition to score with dwarves. Well, I wouldn't say, I don't know about significantly. It got much easier for a lot of teams to score in the new edition, and those improvements did not benefit dwarves much. Let's put it like that. So just by not getting some of the benefits that other teams got, they got a little worse comparatively, even though they themselves didn't get worse.
Cheers,
Like being
guys.
able to reroll multiple things a turn, that doesn't help dwarves much at all. The new jumping over downed players, that doesn't help dwarves much at all. The changes to the SPP system, which was never realized in Blood Bowl 2, but then changed back in the current edition, that really hurts dwarf leveling up a lot. So just in the core rules, they got some nerfs, I think. And how they interact with the new core rules. Let's put it like that.
This is pretty fascinating. I'm not sure this is great. So the first time he tried to attack the dwarves, he's pretty much getting burned.
Yeah, but he waited to attack until the dwarfs were like 1 square from the end zone. So, what are your chances of stopping a drive when they're already 1 square from the end zone? Probably the lowest of anywhere in Blood Bowl.
Yeah, might as well. In this rate, they might have just swooped around and run away like they were starting.
Did the Amazons have a thick bench?
Nope.
I don't even understand how you build an Amazon team without a thick bench. The players are so cheap.
And
Or is this tiered and they're like they're tier
nope.
1? So, oh, they have 2. Yeah,
It's not fake.
he can
That's 13.
lose some stuff. Huh?
Fake with Amazons is 14, not 13. This is just normal, right? You can really not build them less. But yeah, it's alright. He could lose some people, but it's just a little bit weird
Yeah,
to...
but he went in too late, right?
Yeah.
Now even if he like makes it really difficult, it's not going to be that difficult.
Yeah, there's plenty time.
So I would be willing to bet that those, like Kara was saying earlier, that some of those funky skills like defensive will probably be added to the teams that are not in that haven't been officially updated to the new rules yet.
I bet some of them will be
That's a pretty
introduced.
good bet, right? That's
Yeah.
that's a pretty safe bet to assume that, because that's what they've done in the past. So we might get
Ooh, spicy.
you know, you might get defensive on some
He needs to.
Amazons or something.
That was close to being bad. If that had been a triple skull, there had been an opening on the backside.
Oh yeah.
I was a bit loose.
Even if there was an opening on the backside, he's probably still okay.
But it's still 2 dice, ball free, ball could. It's still dwarf. Only been 2 turns to pick it up again.
The ball would have ended up in the middle of like 4 standing dwarves and stuff, though. So
You hit it.
Would have been okay.
It could in
But
theory
yeah,
scatter. It was not. It seemed a bit because most of this movement couldn't have been done before the blitz, right?
Yeah. I don't think the Death Roller was blocking any of this. I'm pretty sure he had a surf there that he declined to take.
Yeah, it seemed a bit.
There might have even been a multi-surf on. I don't have the mental capacity to rewind the turn and look, but I'm pretty sure he might have been able to surf 2 guys this turn. The ball might not have been safe afterwards, though.
He's inviting the men in the front.
Yeah, and he strategically stuck the Slayer in the back corner where he's probably not going to get based. You could have put the Slayer where he just moved the guard one to threaten more surfs later. Even if he gets knocked down, he can just blitz up and start surfing people.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to take it anyway. To be fair, it might not even be bad just blocking down. If you can get all those longbeards, you can get easy 2 dice on all the longbeards, and actually you could hit even the Death Roller if you wanted to now. You could collapse all those, and if you get a cheaper, like a stun or 2, you could actually put proper pressure on next turn.
Yeah.
I don't hate trying that. That seems more. It seems
Like
more
your
likely
only
to work.
possible option. But
Yeah,
then if you
that
put pressure on next turn, he's scoring on turn 8
8.
anyway.
Yeah, what I'm
so,
saying, but you can collapse in on the cage next turn if you
yeah.
have a bit. Might just be surfing a long bit here. I don't even hate that either. It's quite easy. Ooh, was that a blitz? It was not a blitz, right? So if you just chain push.
I don't think so. Yeah, you can chain push the whole thing. Yeah. I think you do have to use the blitz though, because you could do it without the blitz, but I think there's some guard guys that make it annoying to do it without the blitz.
Poo. Got 3 rerolls. I've been tempted. I'm a bit bloody tempted to reroll that.
I would re-roll that. That's the only thing you're getting out of this entire half is that surf. It better work. Now what are you gonna do? Blitz an armor 9 guy instead?
Seems like it. Seems like it. Hmm. It's. Where did he blitz? Maybe he didn't. Or did I maybe just miss it?
I didn't see a blitz either. That new Frankenstein model has a troll hand. That's hilarious. I just realized that that's what that is.
It's a proper Frankenstein. Sculptor got the chance to combine all his favorite body parts.
I mean, he's still gonna have the proper guard cage, 1 square off the end zone here.
Yeah.
Not sure how much there is to think about.
No, it's
And this might be like the world record fastest first half.
it's been pretty damn fast.
Someone call a Guinness book.
I have done veto one of the Geordie guys. We have multiple times been playing a whole game in like 45 minutes on tabletop.
Oh wow.
It,
Was that the Dark Elf mirror match where no one was attacking?
No, it's normally it's actually normally somebody just getting diced. One of the games was Undead versus Dark Elf. No one has been like a Khemri something where the Khemri just slaughtered the other team. Did you, I guess he was fearing Amazon's fouling. How lucky is the Amazons? Now they can hit a death roller that's going off anyway. It's like the dream scenario. The death roller standing with five with 5 players.
Yeah. Yeah. This has been a disastrous drive for the Amazons, I think.
Yeah, but he's on track to win. He's kind of still on track to play 1-1 still, isn't he?
Does he win the tournament if he goes 1-1?
No, Diomlord has the best tiebreaker I think of almost every.
Okay, so that's a losing play. He has to win the game then.
Yeah, if you want to win.
Maybe he's playing to get second place in the tournament.
Yeah,
and
but
he
that's
wants 1-1 and get second place in the tournament. That's possible, right?
9 on a draw. On a draw, he might be catched by one of the people on table 2 as 2 on 8 points. But he will most likely be in. He's definitely be in top 4 on a draw, and I'm pretty sure he will sell. I'm pretty sure he will probably have sold that going into the tournament for 4th place. But yeah, it's a bit. I don't even hate trying to getting that Mighty Blow Longbeard down and try to foul it, because the Dwarf doesn't have anything.
Yeah, you definitely want to foul this turn. So what's the best thing you can foul?
It's the Mighty Blow
I don't think
Longbeard.
there's even a choice. It's definitely the Mighty Blow is the only thing you can get down this turn because everything else has guard or would be like pushed into a pile of dwarves, so you couldn't foul it. So it's got to be the Mighty Blow. And you get 2 tries at it.
Mm. And then the
So
question is, the problem is you kind of need to blitz. You kind of need to blitz with the guard and hope it goes down so you can foul with that Amazon, because you moved everything else that can move.
Yeah, he has the only other lineman is in there blocking them, blocking the other ones getting over there.
Oh
So,
no,
yeah,
guys, no, Scylla can dodge out and probably need assist. So that's probably fine then.
I mean,
1,
he
2,
can block
3,
him with the guard one, and if it fails, he can block him with the lineman.
Yeah. That's not
And
much
then,
else to do.
and then all of it can rotate around and foul him.
Yeah. Might even, if you block it and get it down, you can put the guard in and then block the death roller. No, the death roller is down. Is the death roller already down? It is.
Yeah,
I hate the down.
It got wrestled. Yeah.
But no, we're just protecting our players. No rowdy foul. I really don't like that.
Not even a rowdy foul. Even if you get sent off, you still have 11 to set
Oh,
up.
this is
So
even worse.
this is just nothing. You're just conceding everything. Ah.
Risking your guard getting killed, because that's just being 3 dice. Oh, no, now it's not. You might. Oh, now just chain pushing the guard off. Now you just get 3 dice on the back. Can you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, at least you cannot make it 3 dice. I'll still take it. You can just get 3 dice on the second block. That was pretty bad. That player being there didn't help anything at all. But it's not even in, like, because the Amazon hasn't lost anything. So if you can score in like 4 turns with that, if you can get up in scoring range in like turn 4 and see if you're still 11 players,
Then he can play his second defense the same way and just run away and let the Dwarf score and lose the game.
but at least there's no death roller to push you backwards as well. it will be easier. It is a lot of
Yeah.
money going
It's
off.
true. It's true. It's true.
And if you, on top of that, will be lucky, a lovely chain push serve on the Garter because you decided to do that for no fucking reason. Oh! Don't use dodge. Don't use dodge. Don't. Oh, good boy. But it might still be better odds to stopping Dwarf trying to score in 4 turns than Dwarf potentially trying to score in 8. I don't completely hate it. And he gets time now to get 3 hits and a foul. But if you want to win the game, it's time to be rowdy. Oh, how is Diomlord setting up? Is he giving? He's surely not getting any. Oh, that's a non. I might even.
All right. Here's the plan. Here's the plan.
I'll try the 1-turner.
Riot.
Why is? Tell me again. You don't need riot. You got frenzy, and he's set up with a tight line of scrimmage. The only way. Take this. There's only one way you can 1-turn with movement 6. If there was no
Yeah, if
frenzy.
they do this. Yeah, but then you still have the 4+ dodges through tackle.
But no, there's
and then
no.
you still
Oh, has he
have...
moved? He moved a. No, that's a tackle free spot.
I understand that the big brain professional Blood Bowl player thing
But
to do right
Diomlord-
now is to 1-turn. Even if you had that professional Blood Bowl player big brain, and you did everything perfectly, and you didn't screw anything up in only 4 minutes, which I think is highly unlikely for almost anyone playing Blood Bowl to do a movement 6 1-turn touchdown in 3 minutes. I think it's still significantly less odds than rolling a riot. I think it's like sub
But you
1%.
can set up for both. That's not an issue.
Well, now you're really blowing out your brain in only 4 minutes.
You set up everybody just in the middle. It doesn't make much difference. You need to do a bit more go for it. And the dodges is like 30%, almost 5+4+3+ with reroll. That's pretty decent.
Then you have to pick up the ball and get it to the guy,
No,
which
it's a
likely,
touchback.
if the ball scatters back,
It's a
it's
touchback.
likely like a 5+ pass. Oh, if it's a touchback, yeah.
Like this had
I
been
still think
perfect.
it's 1% or something
But
for a
but
movement
that's
6 to 1 turn.
let's put it the other way around. It's just as easy hitting all of those guys standing together as if they were spread out.
He got the touchback, yeah.
Like there's no benefit by putting them together besides risking people one turn.
Well,
And why? Oh, we haven't.
what if
lit.
he rolls
Why
a
we-
riot
we-
and he's set up for the 1 turn and now he has a worse riot offense?
And why are we not hitting with wrestle? I'm just. Why are we not
Because
hitting
wrestle
with?
doesn't make armor breaks?
But if it's both down, you still prefer to get it down so you can foul somebody, right? If you don't get it down on both downs, it's just standing up.
Sure.
There was no reason not to hit with rest. Sorry. And get sent up.
So I think for Purple Chest's stream, he should just get the Dwarf Longbeard animation from the player card, and he should just put that up instead of his webcam. Your thoughts?
He looks a bit like a dwarf anyway, on the webcam.
Yeah, exactly. No one would really know the difference.
Let's see what the Amazons are doing this time. Do you think they're just running away on offense as well?
I hope not.
Yeah. They better just try to do something. Just do something. So we're hitting. At least you get some more rerolls. Why are we running back there? The dwarves are never getting down there.
really
It's
think Caio did not play his practice games against dwarves before this event.
no, it's a bit like there's no way Diomlord is trying to go down there. Look, like he's up 1-0. He doesn't need to do anything. No, no, no. What are we? Okay. If we want to attack that dude, we set up so we can push players in front, and then you blitz from this place where the lineman is standing, so you can chain push the Garda away from you, instead of letting one of you two Garda being hit now.
Well, if he puts another gal to stop the assisting, the other guards are slow and far away. So you might not get hit completely for free.
You just need to blitz one of the two guards besides it.
Yeah.
So it was more like there's no reason you could have hit from the other way around and pushed everything away from you. Now you have guard in the middle of you, which is not getting up, but it's still there as a threat.
I
Which
do
means
think
you,
there was also something to be said for blitzing on the other side and then going, like if you were gonna go right,
yeah,
blitz
blitz,
left. And then just leave that dwarf on the ground, and he's so slow,
yeah,
he'll never get to you. And then go the other way.
yeah. But you cannot really do that because everything you have is in that side.
But he did get a guard dwarf trapped on the sideline, so he's gonna be doing nothing for at least a little while. That's good. Yeah, so he actually had to blitz to free up the guard Longbeard. He could have blitzed the other way and then taken the free block if he wanted to, but chose. He has plans for this guard Longbeard. This guard Longbeard's gonna do something. He's not gonna just press in turn with the suboptimal play. It won't happen. Watch this. This guard Longbeard gonna do great things.
I think he know. Diomlord has probably also now realized that the Amazon is not entirely sure what to do. So it might also be an option just keep double marking thing and put pressure on and let the Amazon hang himself.
Do you commit and completely block it off? Apparently he's not.
Oh, and apparently it's
wow.
it's a blitzer. It's a
Easy 6+ dodge. Easy. Easy for a 5+ dodge. Oh, that was a 4+, so my bad. Because it's a blitzer. Mr. Salad Monday. What a name. It's got me thinking. About why someone would name themselves Mr. Salad Monday. So if you can enlighten us, that would be amazing.
Mr. Salad Monday. But anyway, thank you so much for the follow. Mr. Salad Monday. Oh, what was his name? One with a really good nick was Super Zombie Robot Lawyer Man. Is the Twitch name as well. Twitch name as well. Super Zombie
Oof.
Robot Lawyer Man.
That's
PC
hard to remember.
PC was quite disappointed there was no ninja in that name. Could have been Super Zombie Robot Ninja Lawyer Man. That meant a pirate, a missing pirate as well.
Opportunity missed.
His Discord name is just SZRLM. So you need to remember what that acronym stands for. But it is Super Zombie Robot Lawyer Man. And all small letters, I think, as well. So we are. What are we hitting? Oh, we back pushing the blitzer to the sideline. But for one dice? What's that? I guess that's the thing.
That was definitely a mistake.
Who to say it was good or bad? But yeah, that seemed less than optimal.
Did he just push him into blitzing the ball range?
Yes.
Ah. Oopsie.
It does need the 6, but on the other hand, he showed that before. He's not scared of rolling the 6. Oh no, it's not. It's a blitzer. It's one square away. You can only tag the ball.
Which you probably still do anyway.
You could
Last
also
action tag the ball.
dodge backward. I think dodging backwards or closing is better.
Odds of that guard line woman getting surfed?
I was looking at it. It's a bit.
It's a couple dice, but it's definitely possible. The question is, will he do it?
Not sure.
Give the fans what they want.
I'm not sure you need to, but.
Give the fans what they want. They want surfs and salads on Monday.
But only provided by Mr. Salad Monday.
The only thing he could possibly be thinking about right now is how to surf that guy. So he's got to be doing it. All right, do it. Do it. Give the fans what they want. Having the guard man in the back even makes it easier. If he wants to sacrifice the guard man, he can probably surf the rest of them next turn. Well, maybe not all of them, but. Right? Like you surf the one guard one, and then you have a bunch of dwarves jamming up those, those 2 or 3 there. And then your guard dwarf gets surfed, and then you surf all the rest of the Amazons. The sacrificial guard dwarf. Your thoughts?
I don't know, but I was about to say, he just KO'd that guard piece I complained about being put left out to dry earlier. Like, you have only 2 guard Amazons, so you keep letting them out to dry. It's better.
Yeah. Good Apo.
Yeah, I don't know. That's...
Alright, he's going for the surf. There's nothing else he could be doing here. That's
Nope.
it. Do the surf. Do it. Do it.
He's not. I'm actually not entirely sure what he's going for.
Complacency. He hasn't blitzed, so what is he gonna blitz now? I guess he just wanted 2 knockdowns or something. The guard guy could have maybe gotten away with using the blitz if he knocked down the first time. But it was no tackle against a blodger, so
Was a bit mad.
should have surfed. Should have surfed. It was like his best player too. One of his most important players could have surfed it. He even got the dice to surf it. Punished.
He really cannot use that. Cannot get... a guard blitz is... just down there to block the square.
Blocking that square do.
If Amazon wanted to, it's a dodge if you want to get behind the guard now. If you wanted to attack the leader. So now the guard will need to either dodge or block. If you don't want a 3+.
I think the middle of the dwarf line is weak. If you want to go through as the Amazons, you can go through.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying he's better laying there than where he was laying before. That was the main point. And if it worked, he was gone free, right? It was like a
I
shot
think
to him.
instead of that line, I would have just tried to jam those Amazons and stand him up and protect him using the other guard pieces to make it riskier to try and surf him.
I think he would have been surfed really easy.
Yeah, but if he's moving in like more stuff to surf, then he's gonna get surfed next turn in return, right? In theory.
But you're already winning this game, and you probably only need... You just need to make sure that Amazon doesn't score twice.
Yeah, to win the tournament, that's true.
So probably playing it safe is probably... I don't hate playing it safe for that particular reason. You really don't want risking getting surfed and you getting killed and he doesn't.
I think I would have surfed the guard one. It was all 2 dice, and your players ended up about where they would have been anyway. And then decide what to do with the downed guard guy.
Yeah, maybe, but that was the turn earlier.
Yeah.
And that's out of space. You better take it. Cannot just stay there. Come on. Seize the day!
Carpe diem? Yeah, the dwarf middle of the line is a bit weak here. He's going through. Where's the catcher with wrestle?
Just
Oh,
in
right
front
next to
on...
the ball.
Yeah, it's not great placement.
That doesn't help, yeah.
No, you can do a 3+ to somebody else. Or pass.
Or
And...
you can hand off and use the
yeah,
block guy as like the
yeah.
back cage corner.
Yeah, you run him. Yeah, you screen off, and then you need to get some moving. You need to score soon, because the dwarf getting the ball and knowing the dwarf doesn't need to score is not great.
I wonder if he knows that the dwarf doesn't need to score. Like, he might not know. He might not have checked the standings. Not sure what he's thinking about. I don't think there's too much to think about here. You just go through. Yeah, go right there and then hand off. Or do some going for it. Yeah, maybe should have just done a going for it with both of those last two pieces. That's a blitzer with movement 5, he can do it. He can definitely do it. So do you take all the extra dice to get 2 dice with the lineman? Or do you just go for the double GFI 1 dice? One dice without tackle, you get him down 2 out of 6. And you re-roll it. So it's like a 50-50 to get it. Yeah, I think Diomlord played the previous dwarf turn thinking that the Amazons were gonna stall for 1-1. And he wanted to be like in a good position in the stalling for 1-1 battle. He didn't plan for them to actually try to break through and score.
Follow me, everything is alright.
Okay. With 2 going for it, this Amazon play would have been a lot safer.
Yeah, I'm still here, Martin. I'm just fixing some stuff. I think I done the same because you wanted to tackle in anyway. You wanted both in around. I think the problem
Yeah.
is taking the wrestle is it also leave kind of a hold, and the ball will be free. So depending on the scatter, it's actually kind of easier for the Amazon to score than now where it's looking into two Garda.
Yeah, but the scatter was worse, right? I agree with you though.
Yeah, the problem is the scatter could have made it really, really bad. It could have, and one guard going down makes kind of a hole in that defense as well.
So he sacrificed the guy to get surfed on the
Yeah.
following turn.
Yeah, just a turn later.
If he had done it on the previous turn, they probably couldn't have broken through.
Essentially. He's attacking me, sorry. Whoop. And that's helpful. So now it's another 1 dice. We're needing a 3+. Ooh, may even be able to hit with yeah, if this why are we hitting? Why are we not hitting with why are we not why are we hitting? Why are we not hitting with the block piece? We always had the option of dodging off with the frenzy instead. I don't understand that. This is now it's certainly more tricky. I guess now we can get guard around, and then we still need to blitz with frenzy, right?
I mean, he has 1 dice for a push and then a dodge to score. That's what he's playing for right now,
Yeah, but
right?
he couldn't have taken that already. No, I think he was going for getting the 2 dice, like making it completely safe. Because the Garda, and then you can frenzy, you can hit the blitzer, and then you can block the blown beard off in the
He would
back
have
as
to
well.
dodge. He doesn't. There's a tackle zone there to get to the back of the garters.
Yeah, I'll be back. I don't understand why we're hitting with the block piece. We probably still need. I'd
It's
still
just
like
3
you
plus
got.
3 plus the score here.
Uh,
Or you can give the people what they want and surf the leader.
it's also 2 go for it, by the way. I still
If you
think
get out 3 plus 3 plus, you're probably safe.
you can
Right?
make it.
Yeah, if you just 3 plus out now, you're probably safe.
Oh, blitz! I
Even
don't
if you
hate
fail the going
it.
for it.
That's fine. That's 3+ with a reroll. That's better than just blitz dodging off. We might even wait a turn. What turn are we in? Yeah, I don't hate that. I'll not risk it and just wait a turn. You cannot burn more rerolls.
Yeah. Even if you fall over, the dwarves aren't getting over there, and then you can score next turn.
Yeah, but you need to pick it up again. There's no reason to go for it, is what I'm saying. You have the turns. You don't need to score turn 12. You can score 13, it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
And the risk if you fall over, then you could break yourself, and then you
Oh,
need
you could die. This is Blood Bowl. You can always die.
But it's more if he breaks armor, then it's actually with the other people being where they are, it's not that easy to just score.
Can you look at the player card for the catcher for a second?
Which
Go
one
back
of
to
them?
the catcher. The catcher with the ball.
Follow me, everything is
Actually, the one with the ball.
alright.
Yep.
How many cigarettes do you have to smoke for your forehead to turn that black?
It's pretty bad, and thank you for the follow.
I bet she's smoking like a big ass Gandalf pipe. That's how the smoke doesn't get on her cheeks, but it gets on her forehead.
Ding dong. Like, Amazon doesn't need guard anyway, right?
Oh, definitely not. They're basically just Dark Elves, and Dark Elves don't have guard, so definitely the same
Just
team.
it.
Furiosa. Are you saying Furiosa has a big Gandalf pipe? Is that what you're saying?
The Amazon guys just asked what the tiebreaker is. I think it's a bit late.
Yeah.
Um. Oh.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he just realized, yes, I need a win.
Fury Road is amazing. It was a great movie.
Ah. I love it. Which tiebreakers are we using? Touchdown difference plus cast difference is fast. Oh, I need a win
The
then.
ones that mean you lose. Yeah.
Actually, both of them, I think. No, maybe not touchdown. No, he's behind on touchdown difference and cast difference. But Diomlord has plus 16. The Amazon player has plus 2. He's not catching that tiebreaker. I like it. He realized that that's good. It's good for the game. He could have stolen at least a couple of more turns if he just needed a draw. At least I think we'll see a more aggressive zone defense this time. Since he has realized he needs to actually score again. Gets another reroll. That's good. Oh, where's that kick going? If that's the mess, if he doesn't pick that ball up, it could at least be interesting. With it being short and everything. Hmm. Do we?
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh my god. It's Rick, reckless. Do we need this? I really don't understand this. I know it's not a lot easy for Amazons to go through, but why is those players going up forward? If this is a misplaced pickup, then we have the odds of actually breaking through. He doesn't need to score. There's no reason for dropping his double that screen.
He probably hasn't figured out that he doesn't need to score either.
Not really. I don't think so. The Amazons need to win, and they have now 3 turns to do it in.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's not certain that the Dwarf knows that he doesn't have to win the
No.
tournament.
Yeah, maybe not.
He may have not figured that part out yet, so he may be playing to win the game.
Yeah, it might be. That will make the a lot more interesting.
That's true.
I'll
So,
not
Rick viewers, you join us at an interesting time where the Dwarf player needs a draw to win the event, and the Amazon has to win the event. And so you can see the setup here. Although it's not entirely clear that the Dwarf player has figured out that he only needs a draw, so he may push forward and try to win. As far as actual scoring potential, there are 2 catchers on the Amazon team, so it is possible for him to steal and score in 3 turns now if he starts sending them forward.
And I haven't actually looked. How did your last game go, Rick? But just hitting the front is not enough. I don't, again. I'm getting confused again here. Oh, I did see the result now. 4-0. So at least a strong finish for the Rick Nation. And cheers for playing as well, Rick.
Yeah, congratulations.
And showing off the some NAF style for all the Rick Nation. Much appreciated. I have no clue what this is going on. We know the Amazons know he needs to win. So I'm still a little bit baffled by that turn. It's the first tiebreaker is touchdown difference plus touchdown plus gas difference. And Diomlord before this game had a tiebreaker of 16. It's understanding, actually, it's filtered by its understanding. What is second tiebreaker actually? Not that it probably needed. It's net. So it's net plus net, and next is net touchdown, then net casualties. But I have a hard time seeing. Or maybe you just want to win. You're welcome, CTP. Oh man. Or maybe Diomlord just don't wanna not win. Which is fair enough. This very much looks like he's pushing up through the middle, right? Well, don't look at my sloppy. At least I can bloody when you play yourself, you can if you open the chat, it stops the screen from rolling around, which is annoying as hell when it does. He's pushing for the win. That's leaving one dice wrestle on if he can get one of the guards
Yeah, he doesn't know
around.
he doesn't need to score. Yeah. Is that a catcher that went forward?
No, it's just a line, but that's fine. Like
There's no catcher that went forward.
No, but no, because
And that lineman is in position to score without going for it.
Yeah. The problem is you
He's
cannot.
leaving it uncontested here.
He couldn't go forward with the rest because it's his second piece. Because he's put.
Yeah.
And he can even block the guard free. It's a straight up just standing a player up and the guard is free.
This is pretty spicy.
You don't really need to do the serve, but and definitely not before you sack the ball because it's a non-block block. Please don't. Don't roll any dice before you try to sack the one. Have that one die sack on the ball.
He's going for it. He's giving the people what they want.
What? Okay, but that's the recovery piece. What? Stop it! If the sack fails, it doesn't freaking matter what else happens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. So go for it. 3+, and then can you get in? No, you need to do it that way. Why? It's the most. And why did we move the tackle piece? Tell me why. If that frenzy piece is moving now, I'm getting.
There are some secrets to the universe which you will never know the answer to. Okay. You're just gonna have to live with that. Here it comes. Here it is. He's going in. He's going in.
Oh yeah.
Are we going in uphill?
No, surely. No, what? Why are we not taking a one die sack?
A single going for it to make it a one die sack?
It was 2+, 3+ after that. It was 3+
so
with guard.
He's trying to draw?
He knows he needs to win. I'm baffled. Because that leaves him to next turn, and next turn everything needs to work. This turn,
next turn, every Amazon's on the floor, and the ball is a square from the end zone. So good luck going, end zone to end zone with Amazons.
Yeah, and he ended up, and the worst part is here, the end action was still pointless. See, that piece should have been sacking the ball. He could have won dice 4+ on the ball with 2 pieces to pick up the ball and one to pick it up and give it to the other one that could scoot downfield. It's I'm lost. I'm lost for word. Again. It could in reality just score now. On 2 go for it. I don't even hate trying that. Oh, he has a Conoran threat. So if something fails, he do have a threat. But everybody's going to be on their ass.
Yeah.
I still.
This is gonna be a long bomb, I'm pretty sure. Best case scenario, there's a long bomb happening.
Like
Do we have a core long bomb emote?
no. I'm going. If I was Diomlord, I'm going to do the go. I'm trying to first go for it, and for no reroll used, I might even do that anyway because. Yeah, it's just so long. You actually put it in. I still think the 2+. Oh, and guard around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guard can get up here. Or the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's probably still thinking about scoring. I think he wants to win the game.
Yeah.
Even though
What I'm saying, I might even score this turn.
Yeah. Does that stop him? That doesn't make the dodge harder. Yeah, you move the ball first, right? But the one at the bottom of the screen can still dodge up and get you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to score now because that's still. It's still not unlike. If I think I'm gonna win, I will try scoring now, because this is risking losing.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. It's 2+2+. At least a bloody try. It's 2+2+. Yep.
Yeah.
He comes, and Diomlord knows. Like giving him like a 4+ or 3+4+ or something. That's just completely bonkers when you can just 2+2+.
Yep.
And
he was super conservative in the previous game as well, so it's not a huge surprise that he continues to do that.
And it makes sense because the odds of like you have 2+2+ to basically win it. If you stay, it's the odds of you going down is still higher than odds of you failing. I'd rather roll the dice myself and win it than bet on the other guy not being able to roll. So we got 11. Got a few tables left. But no need for the canoeing threat. And this time there's not 11 Amazons. I would like to leave. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. You just set up so he cannot make a cage in range of scoring on a riot. It's simply the way to do it. Yeah, it is. It's the two only players on 4
Top
wins
table.
and a draw on the draw. Yeah, so they're on 9 points. Then there's another
So this
table.
is
Yeah.
this is the dwarf winning the tournament here. Unless some magic happens. Which it's probably not going to.
Yeah, it would be pretty crazy if anything happens here.
Alright, Core, I've got some company coming over, so I'm gonna have to let you go. Good
Yeah,
luck,
no
good
worries.
casting with you.
Yeah, good hearing from you, though. It's been too long.
Alright, take it easy, man.
Yeah, take care.
Bye!
Bye. Yeah, well, Diomlord has won plenty things. He's never run the real thing, so maybe he want to do that next. Okay, it's quick snap. Doesn't change much, but at least that makes the 1 to an